I think we're all aware that FC Porto and other Portuguese sides continuously produce incredible talents. Vitinha now rumored to go to Manchester United or Arsenal. Fabio Vieira, apparently Liverpool have the option to sign him before anyone else does. We have Conceição, the coach's son, who is a big talent. Then you have João Mario in the right back position, another youngster, Evan Nilsson. So many talents in this team. But what if FC Porto was to lose out on all these talents? What would happen? So let's test that out. Today, I want to see what I can do if Porto was to lose out on some of their biggest talents. Vitinha, Vieira, all these guys, Evan Nilsson, all of these guys are technically leaving for different teams. They are moving away for their next steps, and that also includes Diogo Costa, who is now Portugal's #1 or #2. He's fighting for that spot as we speak. But basically, every single high-rated player who was 23 and under has now left the squad. I can also bring back some of these guys if you need me to and release them as well. But just so you know, we have now officially let go of all these big talents, and now it comes down to rebuilding this squad and bringing in some fresh wonder kids and showcasing what Porto well and truly is about. Bringing up some of the biggest talents in European football. And I want to be able to do that as well. So what I'm going to do here, as I also still have some older players, as we can tell, I want to make this team very young again. And I want to bring in some massive talents and grow them like Porto has done themselves. And of course, along the way, win some massive trophies. We're in Portugal now, lads. Let's enjoy ourselves. No! Starting off with the youth academy, Ricardo Morillo. Welcome to the squad, pal. He is the first addition to the team. And I'm desperately hoping this kid is good. 17 years old, 67 rated, or 72. I like that. My goal is going to be having this entire team below the age of 25 within the first 2 transfer windows. And then from that point on, we'll move forward and see what we can do. So players like Otavio, who are 26, they'll have to go as well. Not only those youngsters are gone, we're doing a complete rebuild, my friend. The sell-off has already begun. Some of the older players are going, and I have brought in 2 new players. Now, in this rebuild specifically, I want to try my best to bring in players that aren't necessarily mainstream, because what happens with clubs like Porto a lot of times is they bring in players that most people in the football world don't know yet and make them big names that then go ahead and transfer for huge amounts of money. Portuguese teams like Benfica, Sporting, Porto, or Eredivisie squads have been doing this for years. So I jumped in there. I got myself Danzo, who is a centre-back with incredible stats, 22 years old, 6'3" tall, and then also brought in Cáceres from Mexico. He plays for Club America, and he has the power header trait, which I just saw now, and he is only 21 years old with high defensive work rate, low attacking work rate, 5'11" tall with the power header trait. That is quite an interesting centre-back there for sure. So those are the first 2 signings I've made. And as I said, within the first 2 seasons, I want to make sure that the entire starting lineup is 25 years or younger, and then work my way towards a team that possibly could go for huge amounts of money in the future. Because I want to try and bring in as many players that you might not know into this team, I had to basically go for lower rated players, because at this point in the time, anyone that plays career mode pretty much knows every single player out there. So we have gone for Bayo right here, who is a striker coming into our squad at the age of 23, 6'2" tall. Murillo, by the way, now up to the 72 rating. Bayo is going to be the main man alongside Martinez, who's only 24, so he's technically eligible for the plans that we have. Right back, I've gone for a Czech Republic right back. He's coming in, 24 years old, 5'9" tall, 82 pace on him. Just turned 24, so by the next season he will be at least 25 as well, so that's fine. And also in goal, I've gone for someone I've never used before, Graterol. He comes in, 73 diving, 76 reflexes, 74 positioning, 24 years old, 5'9" tall, which is actually genuinely horrible for a goalkeeper. Wow, I did not know he was 5'9". This is going to be interesting. Hopefully the game, when simulating, doesn't care about his height, because if it does, it's not looking good for us. Your boy has done something that he has probably never done before in any rebuild, guys. I have gone ahead and yes, I've kept the team as it is. As you can clearly tell here, nothing changed in the starting lineup so far, but I bought myself a bunch of backups, a bunch of players that I want to build up along with the team that could possibly take over in certain positions in the future. I've brought in Adebayo from Luton Town. Very talented player here. Happy to have him. Solbakken and Skov Olsen are coming into our team. Danish player right there. Norwegian player right there. I believe Skov Olsen is actually doing really well in the Belgian league. So that is one of the more known players, but not necessarily in terms of FIFA, I assume. And Jean Onana has gone down with Bordeaux into Ligue 2. So I wanted to bring him in. And Ortega right here is a left back that is rumored to go to the likes of Celtic. So I'm excited to bring him into the squad now and give him a chance to take over Sanusi's position in the future. I am very happy to sell on any of the higher rated players to give those other players playtime in the team. But for the first time in a rebuild, I have now spent more money on that bench than I have on some of the biggest transfers here that we have in this squad already. So that is a big step forward. So just to showcase to you guys right here, you can see the sales that we have made. Otavio, Taremi, Uribe, Mbemba, all those guys have left, and we have brought in a bunch of the players here. As you can clearly tell, some of them overpaid, some of them pretty fine with the amounts that we paid for them. So I'm pretty happy with how things have gone all around, and I still have 44 million to spend. I won't though, because everyone that is known costs a lot of money, and everyone that isn't or isn't as well known, I already kind of brought into the team. But I will try my best to bring in even more. Since we did go ahead and downgrade the team massively, we only came into that 4th position with FC Porto. We are 9 points behind Benfica. I would love to be able to challenge Benfica in the next season, or at least the 3rd season. I would love to try and win the Portuguese league, but we are not qualifying for Champions League football, and that is something to keep in mind. But we might still make it to Europe, so that chance is still open. The opportunity is there. And I want to know from you guys personally, like, do you support a team that does this thing where they bring in young players and sell them on? And if you do, how do you feel about it? So let's say your club brought through a player like Vitinha, who might now join Manchester United or Arsenal or just a Premier League club this season if they decide to trigger his release clause. How do you feel about that? Like, the player comes through your ranks and then he moves on. It's big money, and you still keep reinvesting and keep bringing in new players, and you still challenge for trophies in your region, in your league. But you can't necessarily really go that far when it comes to European competitions because you're not spending as much as other teams. How do you guys feel about that personally, if you're a fan of a team like that? I personally love seeing young talents come through, so I think I would be fine with them being sold. I would just follow them through their careers, and, you know, if Vitinha goes to Manchester United, if I'm a Porto fan that saw Vitinha play for a couple of years, I'd be like, you know what? I'll support you and what you do over there as well. Having said all that, the team itself, guys, Martinez, a huge surprise to me. Did not think he had that in him. Up to a 79, Bio 78, Murillo up to a 76. The Youth Academy talent is obviously very important to us because he is basically what really makes Porto what it is. But obviously going with Youth Academy here wasn't really an option for this video specifically, but could be for a lower rated team in the future. I want to make a Youth Academy rebuild again. Has been a long time since we have done one. Costa, Grujic, those are two players that I really want to replace, so we'll see what happens there. Pepe up to an 80 rating. He's now 25. Sanusi 78 rated, 24 years old. And we have Danzo and Cáceres both on the 77, which I'm happy with. Wiesner has gone up a little bit, and Graterol with a nice bit of improvement. And the new lads on the bench have done well for themselves. Estacio is actually only on loan over here, so he's going to be leaving the squad, which is fine. And in terms of goals, I'm assuming Martinez is the one. Yep, 25-2. Great season for him. Nakajima, 10-8. One of my all-time favorite career mode players. If you guys remember, That guy is a beast, but he's not going to be usable for us over here, that's for sure. But yeah, good to see him do well. In the new season, the budget is still nutty. And I gotta say, for the first 2 seasons, as I mentioned, I don't want to buy any big players. Maybe after that, we get involved in that. But for now, FC Porto is not allowed to sign any big name players. So the 60 million will have to be spread out properly. But at the same time, I want to replace, and I need to replace a couple of players. Grujic, now 26 years old. Costa right here, who is 25. He's replaced already, technically, so he's going to be sold. We also have a couple of players coming back from loan. Nakajima, Oliveira, Loom, and all these lads. They will probably be leaving, so we can keep this team young and fresh and ready to go. Lads, I just had so much fun. Honestly, I've gone into the transfer window of this season and just gone mental. I still have 124 million to spend. Well, you might ask, why do you have that much money? Guys, I've let go of all the big boys. Costa, gone. Pepe, gone. Martinez, gone. All these guys have left. Zanussi, Grujic, gone. Nakajima has left. But I have brought in a couple that you might have seen already. Vega coming in from Guadalajara. Very excited to have this man come in and take over Pepe's position. We have also switched to a 4-2-3-1 formation because there are a couple of center attacking midfielders I've never used before that I wanted to get into this team. So Vega takes over the position. Not De La Vega, that's a different guy. Vega takes over this left wing spot. Then Bellegarde is coming into the team from Strasbourg, a 24-year-old I've never used before. Excited to have him here. Strasbourg obviously finished kind of decent last season in Liga. Have a decent squad in there. And yeah, lovely to have him here. We swapped him across with Oliveira, who was out on loan to AS Roma, came back. Fernandez. Now this one I'm excited about. Fernandez coming in from Club Deportivo Toluca. That is another one coming in from the Mexican League, I believe. And I'm excited to have this man in our team. He's from Uruguay, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, that's it. So if we go back into our team now, you see Bayo up top by himself. You see Fernandez behind him. Uruguay, right? Yeah, Uruguay, 23 years old, left-footed, fast-star skill moves. Let's go. Vega takes over the left wing spot, 78 rated. Bellegarde and Onana now taking over the center midfield. Murillo on the right. And then in the defense, Wiesner, Cáceres, Danzo, Ortega have taken over. Graterol remains in his spot. Adebayo, Solbakken, and Skov Olsen. I am actually so happy with the way we have transformed this team immediately. I don't think I've been more pleased with a rebuild as much as I have been with this one, because I truly even rebuilt the bench within the first 2 seasons. I normally never do that, so I think a lot of people out there will be very happy. Conference League against Real Madrid. What the hell type of... What kind of matchup is that? What is the Champions League winning team doing in the freaking Conference League, man? They kicked us out. All right, that's fine. We have the cup final, though, up against Sporting. Now, that is a big game. Porto against Sporting. How's it gonna go? It's gonna be a win. Beating Benfica and Sporting at the end of the season and winning the league by goal difference. No, actually, by direct comparison. Yes. We even scored like less technically. Wow. I can't believe we pulled that off, guys. It couldn't be any closer, really. FC Porto, congratulations for winning it all. And it seems like my tactic of basically getting rid of everyone and replacing everyone has worked out to perfection. Bayo 82, Fernandez 81, Onana and Bellegarde going up nicely. Vega with the 82 already. Murillo on the same rating. The fullback that was kind of worrying me, up to an 80 this season. Cáceres, Danzo, I think only a +2 for both. Ortega with massive growth this time around. Very happy he has gone up because obviously it was a massive downgrade from Zanussi to him. I think Zanussi was 78 when he left. Ortega was a 75, so great to see that he has been able to go up. The goalkeeper, I think it's only a +2. That is one of the worrying spots for me. I need this man to continue growing, especially after this season. The dynamic potential should be kicking up. Now, the bench players, some of them have done really well here. Adebayo, Solbakken, and Skov Olsen, I'm very pleased with. So let's go into the squad hub and see who has been helping us. Bayo with the 21 and 4. Vega, the new man, 18 and 11. Fernandez, the center attacking midfielder, Leonardo Fernandez. What a name. 17 and 7. Murillo with the 11 and 10. Scovilles and Adebayo and all these guys doing well. Now, we have put together a team that is at a max age of 25 in the second season within the starting lineup, and I have held my promise. From this point on, now that we have re-established ourselves as the biggest club in Portugal, we have the opportunity to go ahead and sign bigger players. I had a budget of 132 million sat there doing absolutely nothing. Now, I gotta say, just because I have the opportunity to buy big players doesn't mean I'm going to, because I love building no names into big players. So some of these guys I've never used before, of course, so I kind of want to stick to that plan. Even though it might take longer, it is a little bit more fun, isn't it? I still remember to this day when Ruben Neves was a monster at Porto. One of their youngest captains at the time, I believe. He came out of the Porto under-17 squad, worked his way up into the main squad, and now I had to go for it. If I was to go ahead and spend big money, I wanted to spend big on a player that really fits this squad. Ruben Neves, nice to have you back, mate. 26 years old now, 87 rated. Spent my entire budget on him, and Onana had to go the other way as well. But now I am very, very happy to have that man return into the team. This is it. That's the only signing I'm making. I told you, I don't want to change too much here. But yeah, Neves was the one that I wanted, and I feel like I used Onana in a different career mode video, so I wanted to get rid of him specifically. So Ruben Neves, welcome. Fits the concept right here. Porto, you got your captain back. Let's give him the captaincy right now. Bang. Right here. Armband. As you can tell, there's no Champions League in April because we lost against PSG in the round of 16. That is totally fine. I didn't expect ourselves to go in there and beat them. We're not there yet. The rest of the team needs to catch up to Ruben Neves' level, but we do win against Sporting once again in the cup final. Oh, this time we actually lose. Benfica has done it. Congratulations. Benfica, well done. I assume David Nunez is still around, but we have Bayo with the 86 doing well. Fernandez with the 84. Vega is looking good. Neves has gone up by +1. Murillo, the original from the youth academy, is looking spicy around here. Wiesner and the defense. Definitely the main issue in this team right now is the defense. But I want to give them their chance, you know, because they are all on great form. I assume all these guys will continue growing, especially after this season. So we can take a look at it here. Vega with the 27 and 12. That is a great season for him. Bayo with the 20 and 3. I'm happy with that. Murillo 11 and 11. That's perfect. I do expect a little bit more from Fernandez, though. In that cam position, you need to be, you know, controlling the game. And it seems like our center midfielders are doing it just as much as he is. And that is not ideal. So I want to see a little bit more from him there. And off the bench, Adebayo, 13 games, 6 goals. Can't really ask for more for a substitute. Alrighty, this time around, we get past Leverkusen. Nice. Come on now, lads. We can do more. April. It's Manchester City. How did I come up with Manchester City there? It's AC Milan. Okay, we get past them. Now Liverpool. Oh boy, this could be big. I don't know what the first score is. 2025. There's no way we pull it off. 2025. Mate, that is unreal. I never thought this would happen. Honestly, lads. Never in a million years did I think we would get to the Champions League final within what? Is this like our third, fourth season? This is crazy. We let go of all the talents and we brought in low-rated ones who now seem to be beasts. So let's take a look at the team that has been this successful. Mate, that is one of the lowest rated teams that took us to a Champions League final. I gotta say that straight off the bat, boys. Bayo with the 89, I like that. Fernandez with the 87, that's good enough for me. Both 5-star, 5-star. Vega on the left wing position, a beast for us. We will have to rely heavily on Murillo, that is for sure. He's left-footed, no traits sadly. Ruben Neves up to a 90, he's the captain, he's going to lift the trophy if we do pull it off. Bellegarde 86, Ortega, Danzo, Cáceres, all 86. And then we have Wiesner on an 85. I do like his pace and his defending though, so shouldn't be that much of an issue. And our goalkeeper is on an 86. And remember, this guy is 5'9". I cannot believe we made it this far again, man. This is way too early. I feel like this could genuinely be one of those Champions League finals that we lose. I think so far in rebuild terms, I might have lost like 2 Champions League finals. But Bayo this time has carried the team forward. The Ghanaian has gotten himself 28 goals and 4 assists. Murillo, amazing season. Same for Vega. Fernandes, 26. That's what I'm looking for in a center attacking midfielder. Ruben Neves has done well for himself. Bellegarde, solid performance once again. And Adebayo off the bench looks quite decent. Man, I didn't think we would get there again, honestly. Real Madrid is going to be a big battle against them, but in the league, we have beaten them. All right, Sporting and Benfica behind us. There is a good chance of us going ahead and winning the double because we lost against Benfica. Okay, I didn't realize that a second ago. I was too focused on the Champions League final. But guys, this is it now. We are diving straight in. Real Madrid have a very interesting starting lineup when we come up against them right now. Probably one of the most chopped and changed lineups I've seen in the Champions League final from an original team. Let's take a look at it together so that you guys get an understanding of what the hell is going on over here. Vinicius Jr. is still here. Rafinha, Dybala, Pogba, Laporte, De Ligt. Quite interesting signings if you ask me. This team is going to be quite tough to beat, but my somewhat low-rated players hopefully can pull it off. Today, Porto is here to lift that big trophy. Come on then, lads. Fernandes straight away. Wow, he's fast, huh? Yes. Dude, Fernandes feels incredible on the ball already. Vinicius Jr. with a mistake. Fernandes. Here goes Bayo. Bayo, I did not realize you're so massive. Down to the right. Great pass. Cross coming in. Oh, wait. That was like a Divock Origi Everton type moment. I should have capitalized on it. Bayo running. Back to Bellegarde. Bellegarde back into him. And he tries to do the bicycle kick, which could have been big. The first couple of moments here for our team in dangerous positions. Fernandes, let's try it. Bayo looking into the center. Fernandes. Lovely. Fernandes stops, still goes, passes it across, back into the center. Lovely move. Bellegarde with some space. First shot on target in only the 32nd minute. That's a good ball and a half. Danzo will have to push out to Vinicius. Vinicius, I don't know how the hell he managed to get through both there. Real Madrid in a very dangerous spot. I have to defend. Come on, my defense might be low rated, but I thought it'd be strong. Dybala. Ruben Neves on it. Let's go. Get it away. I think that was Cáceres actually, not Ruben Neves. Well done. Oh, that's some lovely football. Second half starting off strong for Real Madrid. I said that, but yeah, I guess that's not true. What the hell is he doing? Ruben Neves looking to our right back. Our right back now in a good spot. Should possibly look for Bayo here. Bayo, great touch. Gets the corner. He is massive. I need to look for him. Here against Mendy. Should be an easy win for him. Bayo. Come on. Vega picks it up. Great touch. Good finish. The save is too easy for that man. Come on now. Real Madrid with a runner. We get that one. Murillo now. I need to utilize him more. Murillo. The original youth academy talent here. Helping us out. Bellegarde. Murillo. Against Casemiro. Would have been beautiful. Oh, this is even better. Murillo. Yes. 65th minute. Porto take the lead in the Champions League final. Man, this Real Madrid team is not easy to get past. But in the end, 2 fancy passes make it work. Casemiro at first holds on to it with his head, or stops the attack with his head, I should say. And then Murillo gets into the right position. He has the number 10 on his back. I didn't even realize that. Oh, that's a good ball. Timo Werner. Yes, our keeper gets it. But it's not good enough. 77th minute, Vinicius Jr. scores in a Champions League final. This feels like a freaking deja vu to me as a Liverpool fan. That was tough. That's a tough one to take. Great pass. Unbelievable pass through. Our defense got caught out. We gotta make it 2-1 now. Come on, lads. No. Big steal by Danzo. I needed that one, mate. Lovely. Now across to Ortega. Ortega sees a great run. Bayo in the center, just waiting for this opportunity. Bayo. Yes! That's the big man up top. Wait, he actually has hair? Dude, from like the big top-down angle, it always looked like he didn't have any hair. I'm surprised now. Let's go, Bayo. Great run. Even better pass into the center from Vega. I gotta say, the shot was probably a little bit premature. I could have still run a little bit, but that just shows that his finishing and his composure is actually top-notch. Oh, no. Vinicius Jr. Great through ball straight away. Oh, no. We're struggling. We're struggling. Whoa. He missed that. Oh, my. That's going to cost Real Madrid the Champions League. 100%. Toni Kroos on his left foot. What the hell is he doing? Take the shot with your right, mate. What a mistake. What a massive mistake that was. Wiesner running through now. We can finish it off as Real Madrid push forward the entire team. Bayo. That's it. Guys, let's lift the Champions League trophy. Real Madrid players all over the floor. They are done with life as it stands. Bayo with 2 in the Champions League final. What a guy. This Porto team that we have put together, honestly, lads, was so enjoyable. If you aren't already, I highly recommend you to watch teams like Benfica, Porto, Ajax, because these guys bring out the next big players in world football all the freaking time, and you can be early by going ahead and watching them. But thank you guys so much for watching today's rebuild. This was one I wanted to do straight after hearing the rumors about Vitinha to Manchester United. I thought, you know what? Let's do Porto. Should be fun. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Catch you next time. Take care and peace.